Welcome to the brand new series called Island Confession. Everybody have a story to tell, and everybody have something to say what they're going through, but nobody understand. I'm here with my friend today, and she want to tell a story. Go ahead, my friend.
My story is I'm talking about my child father. He left me pregnant, and the child was 4 months old. He left me, and he went on his way. It was not easy for me to be a single parent, going to the storm alone, rearing my daughter. I did it all alone. Today, now my daughter is 18 years old. With the help of the Lord and the help of people, helped me raise my child today. She's 18 years old. My family do not like me, which I do love them, but they do not like me. Everything I try to succeed in life, they block me. They stop me. Don't do this, don't do that. They do not want me to succeed in life. They don't want me to push forward. My family is all about themselves and all about the money. They don't care nothing about me. They bad talk me. They say a lot of wrong things about me, which is not true. So it was not an easy storm that I'm going through in life. I'm still going through the storm. Young people today, all the young girls out there, and advise them, take your time in life. Take your time in life. I don't want you to go through what I had to go through. My storm was not easy. With the help of the Lord, time to time, I succeed, but I'm still going through the storm. Young people, is a lesson to learn to you young women. Take your time in life. What else for you will come to you. Take your time. Being a single parent is not an easy situation. It's a very, very hard struggle. And it's hard to go through the storm alone. But you got to build strength and be strong to go through that storm that you can reach your goal where you want to be.
Question
That's
for you: Is your child father support you even though they struggle?
even though the struggle, the storm that I'm going through, he never ever in life supported me. He supported his daughter from 4 months he went away and never returned.
Did you ever try to reconnect with him concerning her welfare and what she's going through with
Many
you?
times we connected with him, but he reject our calls. Every time we call, he see the calls, he reject our calls.
And how would that make you feel as a mother that you gotta cry every night?
To being as a single parent is not easy because you're crying, you get emotionally, you get stressed, you also get anxiety, and when you get in that stage, it's not easy to get out of it. It's a lot has to be done so you can get out of the anxiety.
Did you ever ask for any government support from the government that they have any institution whereby you will reach out to get help?
No, in that situation that I was in, I never asked the government for help. What I did, I went out there and I looked for jobs. 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, and I push for what I want out there. It's to help me rear my daughter to build her today, the 18 years old she is today. I struggle out there. I mop, I sweep, I struggle, I push, I tumble out there with the help of the Lord for me to raise my daughter today.
And how that make you feel at this moment? That
At
you
this moment, I feel as a proud mother because I know I did it alone without no one help. I did that alone and praying and calling on the Lord to open doors for me. Calling on the Lord. I do have faith in God. He is the one was providing for me. He is the one helped me to bring my daughter up where she is today by providing. Thank you, Lord.
does your daughter and her child father have a very good connection?
At the moment when she was younger, they had no connection. When she started to go like 14, 15, then he started to reconnect and start calling her saying that's his daughter. But from childbirth, he did nothing for her. He turned off and left her.
W- did you ever ask him the reason why he turned up and leave you?
One day I asked him why did he turn off and leave me at a young age. He said, oh, he's seen someone else.
And
It,
how that make you feel?
well, when you put your trust into someone and you believe that's the right person for you, that was not the right person. That was just a pass by.
Now that you went through all this storm, what have you learned in this moment of your trial and tribulation?
But it was a big experience to me because I never had to rear my daughter like that. I didn't expect to rear her in that situation. But according to what happened with her father turned off, well, I had to do what I had to do and build strength, and I did it all alone, and I did it. I'm proud of myself that I did that.
And what are the red flags would you advise young girls today to look upon their relationship if they're pregnant with somebody? How could you advise them to see when something is going wrong that they could make the right decision early before they fall into what you fall into?
Well, for the young people, I would not like them to fall in the situation that I fall in because it was not easy. So I'm asking the young people to take your time in life. Take your time. If you're with someone and you see it's not going your way, just get out of it and move on. You cannot stay in the same situation because I don't want you guys go through what I go through. And at the end of the day, my family was not there for me. Before my family pushed for me, help me. They ignore me when I go for them to help. They ignore me. Everybody's crying. They're ignoring me all the time. So I had to end up do everything by myself. It was a big experience for me.
So so what you're saying is that you're proud of yourself today that this is a testimony or a confession that you could sit back and talk about life, your struggles in life, right?
And that's correct. I can sit back and talk to the young people that the struggle that I go through. I wouldn't like them to face that because it was not easy. And I'm still going through the storm. I'm still in the storm. I'm not out of it yet. But I do have faith and I'm not going to give up.
What would you advise young girls who are going through abusive relationship?
Well, I advise young girls, as I say again, if it's not going your way, get out of it and move on.
And how is things between you and your family at this moment? It,
Things with me and my family after I gave birth to my daughter, it come a little bit better, but not as good as how I expect it to be. So now it's more worse than ever because they gone back the same way how they used to be with me before.
what's your biggest fear in life?
My biggest fear in life is I want to reach my goal that I want to reach, and I want to push my daughter up to the level that she's doing. And I also want to push for the goal, but I'm going to push her to reach where I want to be.
I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and before we close this segment. Number one, do you feel that they should have something in place for young single women on the island that are going through these terrible situation that somebody could reach out to help them?
In that situation, I can say that the government supposed to try to reach out to these young people and put them like in a group session where they can talk to them, where they can talk to them and teach them the right things so they can move on in life.
Number two, do you feel that do you know of any program of single women that who's going through these things on the island that you could reach out to ask for more assistance and help?
Well, not really, but we have this Dr. J Enterprises,
Mm.
and she is one that does that. You know, look about the young people. You could always have the turnpike on the dump that also look out for the young people.
Number four. Now is election on the island. What would you what word would you give the candidates who are running that who is there to help young women in in these hard times, especially single mothers? What advice you would give to them that they could uh, respond to you guys and protect you guys that you guys don't have to go through this type of situation?
Well, as we're getting into election in St. Martin and the island, I find that the election people are supposed to come forward with the government and see if they can find some kind of a social help for single mothers. There are a lot of parents out there, a lot of single parents, sometimes they have maybe 10 children, 9 children. They're supposed to come forward and say, hey, we have social finance, if they can help with finance or they can help donated food or they can help with understand that these young women can get help to feed their children, they are single mothers.
So thank you for this segment of Island Confession, and thank you for your confession. And I hope that this confession reach out to people and people could respond to it, and it could be of help to somebody close by. Do you know of any people on the island going through struggles that they have stories to tell that you would advise them and encourage them to be strong? Is there any word of encouragement before you close this segment?
There's a lot of encouragement because here in St. Martin, there's a lot of people out there. They are going through some serious situation, more serious than my own, and them crying out for help. But the thing is, it's just that you have to meet with them. They can speak with them. Otherwise, you would not know.
And do you feel that what I'm doing here it would help people to be open up more?
That's correct. What you're doing there is you're gonna help people open a lot.
Because a lot of people only see one side, but they never know the other side of the person's true story.
That is true. It's never too late to tell your life story. It's never too late.
Well, thank you, my friend. This is Alan Confession once again. Please click on subscribe and share and like if you like this video. Thank you.
You're welcome.